Good evening, Boom Beach. You're watching Snuggles Plays and I'm your host, the one, the only, yes, it's your favourite Boom Beach girl. It's me, Snuggles. Hello everybody out there. Hello to all my boomers. Hello to everybody in the Boom Beach community. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, awesome day wherever you are in the world. Guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Snuggles Plays Tribal Mega Crab Boom Beach. And this episode we are going to be looking at replays of stages 41 to 45. So yes, the struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. The 30s were hard. The 40s for me so far have in a way been almost harder. I've had a couple of 3-hitters in there. Real struggle. So I'm just going to play them. I'm going to try not to talk much through it, but yes, these aren't brilliant attacks by any means. As I say, 43 and 44 took us 3 hits each of those 2 stages, which I was really annoyed about. But anyway, my first attack on 41 unfortunately has dropped off my attack log, so I'm going to start from the second attack of 41 and just play it right through to 45. So here you go, guys. I'm sticking with the TGM and bullet. So this is 41. This is how much I got done on my first attempt. Didn't even quite manage to get to the shields on the first attempt, which was a little bit annoying, but hey, it is what it is. This is a hard mega crab, as we all know. So here we go. I come in for my second attempt here on 41. Got this on full speed for you. I'll try and keep this as short as I can, guys. So yes, do let me know down below in the comments how you're finding your tribal mega crab push. What stage are you on? What stage are you hoping to get to? Are you finding it really hard? I think mostly across the board, most people agree that it is a really hard crab, and I remember it being really hard from last year, though obviously nothing's changed. Right, so here's stage 42, guys. This is what it looks like. Yeah, pretty much, I think apart from the odd 1 or 2 stages here and there, I think I have stuck to tank, Gren, medics and bullet for all these hits. So I'm just going to speed this up to save time, guys. So as with most crabs, it seems like there are, again, an awful lot of shock launchers on many stages. As you can see on this stage, there is a quadruple shock trap up the back by the core. So I decide to use my GBE that I've built up at the beginning part of this stage to just blow away the 2 of those shock launchers, because I was absolutely determined that this was a soloable stage and there was absolutely no way in hell that I was going to get caught in a quadruple shock trap. So yes, I barraged 2 of them away and it worked out quite well, very well in fact, because we almost got the solo. We just ran out of time here, guys. This stage should have been a solo. I was really annoyed at myself there, because that should have been a solo. I probably should have just flared the core earlier than I did. Anyway, it is what it is. That should have been a solo, but that's irrelevant. Here's stage 43. This was a really disgusting stage layout. I hate all of these octagonal designs. This is the one that took me, the first one that took me 3 hits. So my aim was to clear right up to the shields and get the shields as well, if at all possible. So let's see what happened. I can't remember if I did. No, I don't think. I think I'm thinking of another octagonal base. No, because bullet dies around about here. Yeah, look, there's bullet dead. So I didn't even really get to the shields. I kind of just about got to the shields, but by then, yeah, game over. So that was my first attempt on 43. 43 was an absolute git. Second attempt on 43, guys. So on my second attempt, I actually decided to come in with T-Med because I thought for going this way, it would be better for getting rid of all of those rockets, and the medics would heal my tanks, so I wouldn't just lose all of them to all of those rockets. This should have actually been a 2-hitter. I was really thinking, by all accounts, I was thinking that this was going to be a 2-hitter. Unfortunately, again, Bullet died when I really didn't need him to. So I basically cleared the shields, cleared that whole right section, got up to the core, and then just died in a matter of seconds to all of those boom cannons. So that was really annoying as well, but it is what it is. My main problem here for most of these stages seems to be that Bullet dies on me too quickly. Now, whether that's because I don't have enough troop health, or whether that's because I'm simply not paying attention enough, or a combination of both, I don't know. So for my third attack here, I decide to come in with RZCM because I've looked ahead at the next stage. And the next stage, people have soloed with RZCM, so I thought I would attempt to replicate the solo on the next stage with RZCM. So that's why I brought RZCM in there. Unfortunately, as you can see, because we've got another 3-hitter on stage 44, so my attempt to replicate the solo here on 44 with RZCM didn't work. Now, I don't know if that's because I didn't use the right or the same composition of troops as whoever it was in CWAP. Tumba, I think, used. He used 4 boats of Zookas, 2 boats of riflemen, 1 boat of cryos and 1 boat of medics, and then just used Kavan for second wind. So I didn't want to change my troop composition simply because my boost was still going. At the end of 43, I pretty much had all of my troops. I don't think I'd lost any. So I didn't want to waste any time changing the troop composition and having to wait and just wasting time on my boost. So I just jumped into it with the composition I had. I thought it would be fine. You know, I still released 2 or 3 batches of Kavan's second wind of zombie riflemen. I thought it would be fine. Let me speed this up. I thought it was already on 4 speed. Sorry about that, guys. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Kavan did die, and Kavan did die, and that laser just kind of ripped me to shreds, along with the microwaver and just the cannons and the snipers, and yeah, there we go. So that was disappointing. Again, I thought that I could probably fairly easily come in on this second attack. I went back to my tank Gren meds on this second attack, and I thought I could finish it on this second attack. Unfortunately, again, I didn't. And that's probably because I let, Bullet died, but that's because I let him get too much damage done by those snipers before I fled. I probably should have just fled all the way around the left-hand side there and stuck to the wall. But unfortunately, I thought it was a good idea to try and take out some of these snipers and cannons at the front here before I then flared on. But unfortunately, that was a bad decision because Bullet took too much damage from the snipers and just died. And then, yeah, I didn't get terribly much further. So here we go, stage 44 again. This is my third and final attack. Again, I was stuck with the tank Gren medics. Stuck with the tank Gren medics. And was able to pull off the finish finally with TGM on this 43. So 43 and 44 should have been 2-hitters. Unfortunately, I turned them into 3-hitters. We have a nice solo here on 45, guys. I was very, very glad to get the solo on this stage after my horrible attempts at trying to get through 43 and 44. So as you can see, I dropped a batch of critters and then a super warrior on the back there to have them work away on the shield generators at the back, and then I dropped all my troops at the front and just let them clear all the way forward, keeping an eye on Bullet. Don't want him to die again prematurely. Somehow my super warriors ended up dying before they finished taking out the last 2 shields. I tried to throw another one on them, but it didn't work. So at round about this point, I'm noticing that my super warrior died before getting rid of those last 2 shields. So I threw another one on super warrior on there, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm not going to get it, and luckily I got it. So there you go, solo on 45. So there we go, that is my journey. We are struggling on slowly but surely. So that's 41 to 45, guys. Let me know how you're getting on. Keep tuned for more exciting episodes of Snuggles Plays Boom Beach Tribal Mega Crab, and I'll see you in the next one. Snuggles is out. Bye!